Hey everybody, this is the Tyrant, your friendly neighborhood YouTube artist. What's a YouTube? Hell if I know, but I'm gonna keep talking anyway. So today our discussion topic is going to be companions in Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and hopefully Fallout 4. Now they are confirmed for Fallout 4. What I mean by hopefully is hopefully good in Fallout 4. So first off, I'd just like to say that probably the biggest improvement from Fallout 3 to Fallout New Vegas was the companion system, in my opinion. The companion system really got overhauled. There was a lot more dialogue with your companion. There were a lot more quests to do for your companion. That was great, that your companion actually had needs, and they were like, hey, help me out, yo, I'm not just your mindless slave. And they had allegiances, so you couldn't just you couldn't pick up like Paladin Star Cross and kill all the Brotherhood like you could in Fallout 3, and she's totally cool with it until you say, hey, you're not my companion anymore, and then she tries to kill you. So that doesn't happen in New Vegas. In New Vegas, if you started killing all the Brotherhood companion would get pissed at you and be like, hey, no, this isn't cool. I'm going to fight you if you keep doing this. Which was nice. That was everything that they did in Fallout New Vegas was an improvement as far as the companion system goes. But there are some problems that weren't addressed in New Vegas that need to be addressed in Fallout 4, and it sounds like they are, but some people aren't very happy about it. Now, of course, there are some things that I have problems with companions that haven't been addressed, and I'll get to that in a second, but first I'm going to talk about what they have addressed because it is controversial. They have confirmed that if a companion goes down, their health goes to 0 in a fight, they do not die. If Dogmeat gets punched out by a super mutant behemoth, he's not dead. He just goes down. And then at the end of the fight, once you've killed everybody in the area, he'll get back up. He'll be just fine. And that goes for all companions. Now, a lot of people were unhappy about it. They said, hey, that's not very realistic, and hey, it's my choice. I know most people didn't keep playing after their companions died, but it's my choice. If I want to say, oh crap, my companion died, but I gotta keep going, that's my choice. And to those people, I completely understand that. I get where you're coming from. But you are in the minority. A lot of people, when Dogmeat died, they restarted. When Dogmeat died, I stopped. Of course, Dogmeat never died for me. But, if Dogmeat would have died, I would have gone back to that last save so fast. It would have made your head spin. And, which brings up a good point, because that's not my only point, is that people didn't continue after Dogmeat died. My other point is that people cared so much about Dogmeat that when they added Broken Steel to Fallout 3, they basically just took Dogmeat's health and increased it by, I don't know the numbers, but it had to be 1,000% or something stupid, because Dogmeat was basically unkillable if you had Broken Steel installed. I popped a Psycho, had 100 big gun skill, and took a Fat Man and just started shooting at him, hit him in the face with 10 mini nukes, and he still had 75% of his health left. He didn't die. He just didn't. You couldn't kill him. And if you couldn't kill him, well, you could. If it took a long time, but you could. And if it took you that much effort to kill him, the enemies were not going to kill him. And so, to the people who say it's unrealistic, I ask you, what's more unrealistic? Your dog going down in a fight, still getting injured, but not dying ever. Or your dog not dying ever because he's frickin' unkillable. Because he doesn't take damage, because he doesn't lose health. And I'd say that the first one is definitely more realistic. It's more realistic to have to, run up and jab a stim pack into him to get him back on his feet, to have to heal him after a battle. That's way more realistic, And Dogmeat wasn't the only character who didn't die in Fallout. You had Mr. Guts, the Mr. Gutsy companion, was stupidly tanky. Fox was, almost invincible. He just didn't care when people shot him. You didn't have to worry about Fox. You could literally just let him go, and he could kill everything for you, because he just didn't die. And that was just dumb. Your allies shouldn't do that. But at the same time, you have the problem of them having too little health. which was for all the other companions. Butch, although not what's his face, not Charon. Charon had high health, but like Butch and I'm forgetting the rest of their names are. But they died really quickly if you didn't have them fully outfitted and fully ready, which took a lot of resources, a lot of money, and all in all didn't get you too much. So what I'd like to see is what this change is going to do is it's going to make it so that the low health characters, you don't have to worry about picking them up and having them instantly die. You don't have to worry about outfitting them as much because you know they can't die. So it's more enjoyable to pick up a follower. You know, I avoided followers completely in most of my playthroughs unless they were super tanky because I just didn't want them to die. So in a way, they're opening up followers to more people because a lot of people, I'm sure, were like me and just didn't use them because they didn't want them to die or because they didn't have the money to outfit them. You know, now in the beginning of the game, you can still pick up a follower, as we see. You know, you can pick up Codsworth and you can pick up Dogmeat very quickly. And you don't have to worry about outfitting them. Granted, you don't really have to outfit Dogmeat or Codsworth, but you get my point. Now, there are some changes that they haven't addressed, or at least it doesn't seem like they've addressed in Fallout 4. One of those being stealth. Maybe it was just me, but I found it nigh impossible to play a super stealth character with a companion. Because your companion was always charging in, alerting enemies, and basically ruining the stealth sequence. And the major problem with that was their sneak wasn't as good as yours, you know? And so they'd get picked up and they'd charge in and either die or kill everybody. Which I think that this, the change so that they can't die helps a little, because that way they just charge in and go down. But I want to, and I honestly don't, I'm coming to you guys, I don't have a way to fix that. I don't know what you do to allow a companion on a stealth character. Maybe stealth characters don't have companions. Maybe it's not part of the stealth thing, you know? Or maybe you come up with a specific companion who is super stealthy. Those are the only two options I can really think of at the moment as far as stealth goes. But that was another problem I had with Fallout 3 and New Vegas, was stealth just got ruined if you had a companion. So even when I picked up companion, I just left it. I just left them behind if I was planning on playing stealth because they didn't work for me. Now, these are just a couple problems I have. Like I said, I don't really have a way to fix the first one, but I do think that companions going down and not dying is a good step, is a step in the right direction, in my opinion. Yes, you do lose a little bit of player freedom, and I understand that, and to those who soldiered on when their companions died, to you, you have my respect, and you have my sorrow that you won't be able to do that anymore. But I think that this is a benefit for the most amount of players, and I think that it's just leads to a better game experience. Now that's really all I have to say. You may notice that the video you're watching doesn't have any gameplay in it. That's because I finally ran out of pre-recorded gameplay. So this is all I got until I can debug and see if I can get my Xbox working. But until then, this is the Tyrant. Oh, nope, not gonna screw my intro. I got this. I'm not gonna screw my outro. If you want to leave a like, leave a like. If you want to leave a comment, I'd really like to see some discussion, especially because I don't know how to fix the stealth problem. So if any of you guys got an idea, put it down there. I'll respond to it for sure. I'll respond to every comment I get for sure. So if you want to leave a comment, go ahead and do that. If you want to subscribe, I always appreciate that. I do, I love you forever if you subscribe. I've got 18, so everyone and everyone is welcome here. This is the Tyrant signing off. Good night, everybody.